Watch a doodling stranger.
With a slightly loose lid. Oh no.
Why did I add that? Also, hi,
Because you
welcome to
need
the
up
stream.
to you need to mop up the spilled drops for the recipe.
Oh yeah, okay, that's part of the recipe. That's fine. Hi.
It's all planned out.
It's all planned out by past me, who was definitely not in some sort of weird sleep-deprived stupor writing all that.
No, definitely not. How could that possibly be the case?
Oh no. In the cheap corner we have mood.
Yeah.
Hello everybody. How we all doing? I would ask how Bear is, but Bear is here. And I would ask how Akira was. Akira was here 10 minutes ago. How's Miss?
Just miss.
Specifically
Only miss.
dehydrated. Okay, cool.
Have you considered not being dehydrated?
I think Miss considered it, but then they left their water in the kitchen.
Oh, Discord just gave me a warning that there's an issue with the Bear's connection. There may be a lag with their voice. And it's like, Bear is not on my Discord. You don't have to.
There may be lag with their voice.
There's a lot of lag. So far, several months worth.
To us right now.
We will hear it in a couple of years' time, and it'll just all come out of the computer at once.
Yeah, just one like static noise bomb. That's all. Everything Bear has said.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've had a random noise bomb in the Discord call for various reasons.
True. Discords. Yes. Discord exists sometimes.
More buff deer practice.
Buff deers.
Yeah.
Life is
I
pain.
was about to ask what we doing today, because I don't fucking know.
I'm doodling a very romantic scene that happened earlier in.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Bet. Think you're getting sick? Oh no. Drink more water.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, hell no. But also...
But yeah, but also.
But also that might be the case for me as well. I don't know for sure. Like, it's... I don't know how it is across the pond, but over here, suddenly autumn has set in.
So, for a good chunk of last week, I looked at the weather and it's like, I will probably still want short sleeve shirts, but I should be comfortable wearing, like, pants going to work. And then on Friday it was, nope, I don't care if anyone thinks it's appropriate office attire, I'm wearing shorts.
Mm.
By pants, of course, I mean trousers.
Yeah,
For you folks on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, for a reason.
You've taken it upon yourself to make an effort. That was your first mistake.
Ghosts! Halloween display is a pitiful single shelf. Knowing what your Christmas display looks like, that makes me angry. But hooray for siding with the ghosts. Evie would be proud. 95 degrees and your body's shut down at the betrayal. Quick translation. $35? Bloody hell.
That's too much.
That's too much. Particularly if you were baking.
But have you considered
mean,
that that's too much?
At that temperature, you're baking regardless of if you're baking.
That's a good point.
But yes, if you are around ovens that are actively being worked in to make food, yeah, that's even more unpleasant.
Hang on. Oh. One shelf made up of themed biscuits, 2 baskets on the floor. That's not even a shelf. With bags of rubbish sweeties, and with Halloween-themed pasta. It is pasta day today, so
Yeah, it is pasta.
We just all had pasta for lunch and or dinner, whatever meal you just had.
Fun thing is, we did plan today to have jacket potatoes and stuff, but we forgot to prepare things in advance, so we had pasta instead. I didn't want to ruin the streak in chat earlier, talking about everybody eating pasta by mentioning I was going to have potatoes, but it happened anyway, so...
See, it was meant to be.
It was destined.
It's pasta day.
That's really funny. No Crummus. Yeah. So instead of the ghost of Christmas past, this is the ghost of get rid of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's what if Nightmare Before Christmas was actually about burning Christmas down?
Yeah. No Crummus.
Christmas is encroaching on everyone else's territory, so the rest of the holidays are ganging up together to get rid of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a war on Santa Claus.
Maybe Oogie Boogie was right all along, and we need to kill Santa. I think that's what Oogie Boogie's plan was.
Also,
I don't know, I think it was to kill Santa.
I think they just kidnapped him and tortured him for a bit. I don't know what his plan was. Nightmare Before Christmas. Skeleton smooches?
I get a distinct impression this is a romance novel. Are people going to get mad kissy in the kiss book?
It is
Ooh, that
wonderful.
is pretty.
Wonderful Christmas decoration.
Hell yeah.
It's
Gotta say, I love
Santa's.
that people just have that in stores.
Oh.
When Halloween hits over there.
Got a lot
I'm
of heart
impressed by
about
how
it.
ribbed it is. Like, I don't think actual hearts are that ribbed, but, like, they went out of their way to make it look as gross as possible. And good on them.
Yeah. Because, for the record, for those who don't know, here in the Netherlands, Halloween, barely a thing. It's, like, really fucking barely.
That's fair.
It's like maybe a week before Halloween they'll put in like some tiny like cheap plastic decorations and some like, you know, candy. That's it. Some people will like organize like little Halloween activities, but like it's nothing.
So you guys just have nothing to hold back the Christmas.
We do, but that's also in December. Because we have Santa Claus, which comes before Christmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've got your Throwing sweets at children.
Yeah, first we need to fucking chuck sweets at children to get it out of our system. And then we can celebrate Christmas. With a creepy season? No, not really. It's usually like most stores will just more do like general autumn stuff. You know, like oranges, like orange colored stuff, like some mushroom themed stuff. Hedgehog themed stuff. I don't know why hedgehogs are the autumn animal.
Here's the Hachi Pig.
It's like hedgehogs and squirrels. Harvest, I kind of more so than Halloween, I guess, but
See, I don't think we really have that many hedgehogs around here. We have their worst cousin to run into, porcupines.
Oh, long hedgehog.
Yeah, long hedgehog that will shoot needles at your face.
Long distance
I'm
hedgehog.
not even joking. There's at least one breed where it'll like fling its tail and the needles will shoot out of it.
Yeah, the like little like activity space that I go to during the week to spend my days has a little hedgehog in the garden, and I saw it just this past Wednesday. Had come out and was going through the yard.
Hachi Pig.
Little hedgehog. Snuffling a bed.
So I just looked up the Nightmare Before Christmas book, and the author has a few others books that they've published, including Go Luck Yourself, which seems to feature some leprechauns in it, and a book titled The Entanglement of Rival Wizards.
Sure. Cresp has a video of a hedgehog sneezing over farting.
Yeah. I used that in a video, and I can't remember which one it was. Why would I put that in a video?
I don't know. Probably because hedgehogs came up.
I am working on a video with hedgehogs in it.
We'll put the video in again.
Just have it there for fun.
Why is this here? Who knows? Chaos.
I also, when was that? Pretty recently on a walk, I saw a squirrel. It was just a nice red squirrel, just walking along the path. Couldn't take a picture of it, because bikers were coming, but... Yeah, little squirrels. I don't know like the exact species of squirrel, but it was the color red.
Yeah, not the
little squirrels.
horrible invasive North American grey squirrel. What are coming over here, taking our squirrels, his trees and nuts?
This one was just a little red one. Little red friend.
Yeah, protect the squirrel. I did see I saw squirrels at the Efteling. Actually, I believe that was Cat mentioned that was the first time they'd seen a squirrel. Which was pleasing. I was there for Cat's first squirrel.
Yeah, we've got squirrels on like the campuses that both the campus that I teach on and the campus that I'm taking classes at, and the squirrels will come right up to you because they are fearless, and that's not a good thing. They will indeed try to steal your French fries.
Generally speaking, we do have a good amount of wildlife in the area. Hedgehogs and squirrels, and we got like some deer. I've never fully seen them, but so many other people in my area have seen them just walking about, and I'm still confused how I've never seen them walking around before. I have seen foxes before from a distance. So yeah, and frogs, lots of frogs, and ducks. So many ducks. The ducks are also fearless, which is kind of annoying because they like to sunbathe on the biking path whenever I go out. Everyone just kind of has to stop awkwardly for them and kind of wait for someone else to go.
Yeah, we've got a pond nearby that a bunch of ducks and geese will hang out at depending on the time of year, and the geese are evil. And the ducks will just walk across the street. Not even bothered.
Yeah, we have a channel nearby, so lots of little water birds, and so many ducks. It was a good duck year last year, because last winter I didn't see any, and then by spring there was just like a group of 40 of them. So they were having fun. And lots of little other water birds. I love this crest.
There you go.
Oh boy. Can't wait to zoom out and see what he's doing.
Drawing a scene from our Borderlands RPGs last Friday.
Is this when Heroes Hunter rolled a 69? Oh boy.
No, this is Cheeb's fault, so I'll let them explain.
Rowena, Cresp's character, had gotten a little bit, tiny bit, mind controlled by evil AI, basically, Chip's AI. Which wasn't great. And Phelan, using a, basically in the game you can, basically toss out whichever reason to make tests easier, so you can actually, make the tests. And I had given Phelan's character, Kira's character, Phelan, a temporary trait for quote-unquote princely demeanor earlier in the session. So they used that to make Rowena snap out of it.
So they pulled an Oron High School Host Club bit of
nonsense. Yeah, very much so, which is very funny because Rowena is not like that at all. So It's just on her part, it's very what the fuck is happening? And it was hilarious, thank you very much.
There was a point before that in the RPG, quite early on, when I thought, oh, I've definitely got to draw that on Sunday. Whatever that was immediately got wiped out of my brain by this. Yeah, Kiro's character has an inexplicable attraction to everybody. Everybody is attracted to Phelan.
Yeah. Which was a trait from the bunkers and bad as a system that we used, was like, because then you rolled for traits, and I think Kira rolled a 69, and that was just like, you're very hot. Not that that matters anymore, because we're using a different system now, and yet it still keeps happening.
Keeps that.
This is the universe just saying, yeah,
Nobody
you got that right the first time.
Nobody
staying.
thought it would happen to Rowena, but it did. The asocial 70-year-old mathematics teacher.
Listen. Phelan is destined to be hot, and also is not aware of it. Which is very funny, because Gaia, Dark's character, is a streamer. So they do have a chat going basically constantly, and so often the chat's just fucking swooning over Phelan. And Phelan doesn't notice.
That's really funny.
It was a good time. Also,
It was a
to make up for the fact that I can't find a reference for Gaia because Kofi isn't working, the guy is invisible in the scene. Which it was true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to draw.
I think we could probably pull up
We can get random generators.
there of Gaia that Dark has posted into the Discord at some point.
I mean, I can also just post it in the Discord again.
I do actually have a folder on my computer of references of friends' characters, but for some reason Gaia is not.
Well, I'll just fucking toss it in the chat.
Toss it in there. Also, have you shared Brain?
Have I shared Brain? No, I have not.
I clearly haven't. I've got Dagesh stuck in my head. It's not Dagesh. Thakir. Have you shared Thakir? If not, you should.
I don't think I have.
You should. Share Thakir.
As for those flower petals,
Yes. Gaia is throwing them because Gaia would. Oh, I know what you did. Draw Jupiter wearing the heart top.
Ah, yeah. I forgot this file was too big for Discord.
Gaia cannot fit in Discord.
No. It's her tits, they're too big. There. Screenshot off my art.
we'll stop looking around for the image that Dark posted of it. Because yeah, that was Gaia.
Also, Turkey. Because I did not share Turkey in this Discord.
Stop popping things up.
So I guess if you're making it Gaia who's throwing the petals, you're going to have to change the number of fingers, Cresp.
I don't know how many.
So Gaia appears to only have 4 fingers.
No, that's fine.
Oh, there's 5? Where's the 5th one then?
In the trigger.
In the trigger.
I assume that's the one you're missing.
Oh, okay. It's in shadow and I couldn't see it. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
No, not Gaia.
It is harder to see, but yes.
Okay, fuck yeah. Won't be showing it on stream.
Yeah, go right ahead. I don't mind.
Look at this!
I'm happy with that.
It's real good. I thought it was official art when it was posted.
It's so good that Chris didn't think it was my art.
Which, as I said at the time, is a bit of a backhanded compliment.
That improvement, though.
I know. I mean, we got to see that close up because Cheap also redid an old piece of art that was done for that Odyssey game. So we got to see
Oh,
the
yeah.
straight glow up of, what's her name? Miss is looking.
Hang on, I'll get the actual comparison of character body for Decima.
That's
If I can find where I put the old one. There. There's Odyssey art. Because for reference, Dark brought back some art I did way back for the first Odyssey game, and made it into an actual character that was around more, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. Here's a new one.
I refuse to look at this. You will use this one instead.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B. B for boo. So is Decima not really a character originally?
No.
Oh.
She was just safe for me as merchant. So we might have met her as Decima in the original, but not to a degree that she was a character.
Yeah. And now we have a foil to Kira.
Yeah.
Uncredible. Can you believe Jeeb good at art?
No.
Well, I don't know what to say to people who refute facts. And what? It's like dealing with a conspiracy theorist. The Earth is round. It's spherical, roughly.
What? Nah. I think you're lying to me.
I had this thought the other day. You know, people talk about the 4 corners of the Earth. Have people taken that idea and turned Earth into a tetrahedron?
cheap out here sounding very British. Okay, no, fine. I'm amazing at art. Fuck you.
Yes, we need that frank direct Dutchness.
Actually, I'm the fucking best at it.
Heck yeah.
I like how like we're going to like bully Cheeb into talking about themselves better by saying, "Hey, you sound like you're British."
Yeah, it's a good incentive.
I hate that it works, but it does legitimately work.
Beautiful.
And the great thing is that you can't upset us by making that observation, because we'll go, yeah, we're terrible like that.
Gotta find something for you guys that you're like, ah, goddamn, I need to start thinking positively about myself.
Don't be British. That's the have that on the door of every therapy.
Rule 1, don't be British.
Twitch, stop being rude to Kara.
I don't think Twitch knows how to do that.
Yeah, Twitch is being mean. It's been disconnecting me from chat during streams for the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spam the enter button. Imagine you're like kicking Twitch when you do that. Come on, send my chat. I had a sense of satisfaction. Haven't zoomed down for a bit. No Crummus. No Crummus.
Oh, Crummus. I have thus declared. No Crummus.
It's like our favorite film, The Nightmare and No Crummus.
Exactly.
I mean, look, as someone where Christmas is a major religious holiday for them, although granted not the most major holiday, that would be other end of the year, in the spring, and I'm not talking Easter, I'm talking Lent, but you can't, like, monetize Lent, so you can't use monetize Lent. And as someone who, like, in general doesn't mind secular Christmas, yeah, this is stupid.
I'm trying to work out how to monetize
It's
Lent.
September. Put it away. Like, I'm sure someone could come up with a way to try and monetize Lent. I'm sure there's a certain ring of hell dedicated to just those people. Because what the heck?
I'm thinking of, like, I remember seeing in, like, novelty shops and, like, little souvenir places and stuff like that. You could get a novelty air guitar, which was just an empty packet in the shape of a guitar. I feel like you could do something like that for Lent. Yeah, and you put in that effort.
Yeah. Like, Christmas shouldn't overtake literally all of the other holidays and months.
Like, Halloween's a nice excuse to have, like, a party or a get-together or do trick-or-treating or whatever. Like, Christmas is a very kind of family-oriented social holiday, whereas Halloween can be a community-oriented social holiday. So they both have this sort of situation.
I mean,
Also,
I
Halloween's
can
fun.
tell you the way to commercialize land. It's carnival. It exists. It's called carnival.
Right, okay, that's fair.
But that's not Lent. That's we're celebrating a bunch of stuff before Lent, and that
No,
historically
we're
was mostly a
celebrating
thing-
the start of Lent.
No, but the thing is, okay, so historically, the reason why stuff like Mardi Gras and Carnival exist is because during Lent, you're not supposed to use a lot of things like butter and lard, and before you had things like refrigerators, it's very much well, we're not going to be able to use butter or lard for multiple weeks. Time to use all of the butter and lard.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you celebrate the start of Lent. That's it. That's what it is. We need to get rid of stuff. So we celebrate and then we start Lent. But it still has to do with Lent. It's the precursor to, like, 40 days of fasting. But people don't fast anymore, so it's just a holiday left. So I think it counts.
Yeah, Halloween's a harvest festival, essentially. It's also the time when
and
things
also
start
it's
getting
sort of
dark.
been combined. As with all things, Catholic holidays basically sort of just kind of we're combining things with other things that already exist. So
Yeah.
in the Catholic calendar, right around that time, you've also got All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, which is where some of the ghosty bits come from, because legitimately the idea is we're praying for the souls, as it were. hence the name All Souls Day.
Hmm.
And then the Protestants had to make it weird.
I mean, the Protestants make everything weird. I say this as a country which is mostly Protestant.
Well, I mean, I say this as someone who grew up Episcopalian, which is technically a Protestant denomination.
Mm. No, I because my sister-in-law is very Protestant, is very, grew up religious. As someone who hasn't grown up religious, because my dad at one point in his past said, I don't like the church. Let's not do this. This is boring as fuck. So we were all told basically, you can do religiously whatever you want. We're not gonna take you to church though. But so I have never grown up religious, so it is very interesting to just see my sister-in-law be really religious and just especially with my niece and nephew, just very I mean, I know the saying grace before dinner, that, sure, that's a thing, but also just before you go to bed, what are you thankful for today? And saying to God and reading the Bible story and just in general, it's it's really weird if you haven't grown up with it. And also, I didn't know a person could own that many Bibles. That was also.
I was going to say, how many Bibles are they up to now?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's too many, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that also is bizarre to me. I technically have multiple Bibles, but one of them is literally an old family Bible that has, family tree information written in it, because that was just sort of a thing you did at the time.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, for reference, when my niece got baptized, because my niece is the oldest, so of course she got baptized first. She at the little baptism party got I think at least 7 Bibles. Not even counting the one that she got from the church itself. Those were just extra Bibles they gave her. Then my nephew got baptized and also got at least 5 extra Bibles. Which is, again, not counting the one he got at church and not counting the ones they already had. So I know for a fact
So what you're
that
saying
house
is
has at least 10 plus Bibles in it.
So what you're saying is we could eventually build another house out of just their Bibles.
I think so, yeah.
It's a house of God. Quite literally.
I don't think that's what the story means when it says God is the rock, the foundation rock that you build off of. Maybe don't make your foundation out of Bibles.
Well, they're certainly trying. I can tell you that much. They are certainly trying to make a house out of fucking Bibles.
It's a godly house.
Mm.
And also very flammable.
Yeah.
Bibliothèque.
Basically, if a library only had Bibles.
Well, just playing on the Bible, biblio. The Bible just means book, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think bibliothèque comes from?
because all libraries are built using Bibles,
Yeah.
as we all
Well-
know.
I mean, in Europe at least, a lot of old libraries and schools and the like were churches. Or at the very least, monasteries. So, like, I mean, similarly, whenever anyone's talking about, oh, that's canon, when they're talking about, like, fictional stories, hey, guess where that comes from? The canon is also the Bible.
Wasn't that XKCD thing recently? It was like somebody doing a deep dive into the stories of the Bible and being like, they've got this the whole like biblical canon here. It's like, yeah.
No,
Like-
really?
It's like saying, you know, Achilles had only one Achilles heel, his heel. Tumshees. Well, the jack-o'-lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns are more than just pumpkins.
Yes. Well, and like I know that, but and maybe it's just because I don't have as much experience with turnips, but in my brain, trying to carve out a turnip to turn it into a jack-o'-lantern would just be so much more fiddly. Because at least with like a pumpkin, the outer part of the gourd is pretty stiff and just sort of stays there, and then you've got the guts on the inside that are pretty easy to pull out. But yeah. Use a drill. Well, you see, Bear. I do not trust myself and or small children with drills. And with
Knives,
a pumpkin,
though.
you can literally just cut out the top with a sharp knife and then scoop out the stuff you don't want with, like, a spoon.
I mean, I was thinking a hand drill there, you know, they don't have to use an electric one. Nut burning. Ooh. Do some. Now, do I finish that sentence or not?
I mean, now you have to. Now that you've said that.
It was a miss talking about you can do relationship predictions with nut burning, and I'll do some nut burning with J and K, and I'm like, that could be misconstrued.
No. Couldn't
Terps.
possibly be misconstrued.
Terms.
Let's just boil some peanuts instead.
Probably a cream for that, yeah. Yay, childhood horrors.
It's been too long since I've run Jupiter. I don't know what he looks like anymore.
That's been me for the past few months. Just like, what do any of my characters look like?
It just keeps happening, is the thing.
Beware, anyone who wants to get into making OCs, don't make too many of them. You will just forget them, what they look like. And it's like, I invented this.
I made you. What the fuck are you doing?
Whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's the problem with Jupiter.
That is, yeah.
Zoom out. Oh, A. Oh, that's a head. Okay. Bear, I legitimately thought you would just put a circle to represent where the shoulder was and put an A in there, but that appears to not be the case.
Oh, I thought you were doing a Fonz impression. Oh, that is another person. Not the deer man with the magical second face in the shoulder. What?
I think it's because I need to make your hair bigger. I think that's it.
Big cat. Big. Short hair Jupiter can't hurt you. Anyway, it's not what's not to like. Whoever's making friends.
Aw, Toby has a friend.
Ten out of 10. Perfect. It's just your friend Ditto.
If it helps, miss, I have written down Ditto OC to remind myself I wanted to draw something based on the announcement of the new Ditto game. And I did start drawing Mal, so it could have been worse. And I thought, nah, it'd be fun in October. I can also excuse the fact that this is very wonkily drawn. Like, oh, it's Ditto, it's fine. They're working it. Don't like the look of the game.
The fun thing is,
yeah.
there's a good. I'm pretty sure there's a good chunk of the calendars that would look at this and go, "All right, cool. That is just 2 Octobers now."
Mm.
I've now got another sibling.
I mean, part of that's just, you know, poor eyesight, but
True.
one day I'll learn how to draw October's hair. Not today though. Jupiter. Now, when I said Jupiter wearing the heart top,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't explicitly say he should be wearing something else as well, but
Yeah, that was your
I
first
mean,
mistake.
yeah. It's on me.
I'm surprised that you're surprised.
It's not on him.
I think that makes it worse there.
I saw that.
Like, even if we ignore whatever is going on below the waist, do you really think that Jupiter would be wearing a shirt underneath that thing? Like, this is definitely the sort of man who just wears a corset without anything underneath it, despite the fact that historically that is not how you wear corsets. And that is very uncomfortable.
Listen, the thing is that fashion isn't for comfort. Not when it's not when Jupiter's involved.
Oh yeah, he won't show his tummy.
Yeah, that's the issue that I'm facing. Like, What the fuck do I make
Leotard.
him wear underneath? Because he doesn't show stomach.
I reckon it's sort of like leggings
Leotard
that go
that
all the
cuts
way up.
off at like the belly button,
Yeah.
or like right above, like right, yeah, not at the belly button because that's at the bottom of the belly. Like, yeah, you get what I mean. Just like the awkwardest cut off of the leotard. That has everyone sitting here thinking, how is that staying up? And the answer is probably costume tape.
Jupiter's being complimented.
Hot glue. Oh no. If Jupiter is using hot glue to keep clothes up on his body, he deserves whatever happens to him afterwards.
I said,
Like,
miss,
fabric-
short-haired Jupiter can't hurt you.
Fabric tape can sometimes be a little itchy, but that is definitely preferable to hot glue. Also, I keep coming down and looking at the Borderlands RPG picture, and it's so funny to me.
This was in the middle of a boss fight against a psychotic computer.
Yeah, I think that makes it better. Like the boss fight was very much still actively happening.
No one in this image is having an appropriate reaction. Nobody knows what's going on, and nobody is having an appropriate reaction. Also, Gaia's entire chat is just exploded and is completely useless right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving way too fast. No one can read anything. The mods are having a conniption fit. Long-haired Jupiter can't hurt me either. I've also worked customer service for too many years.
That's fair. Okay, I made the mistake. I actually wrote down notes this week of things I wanted to draw during the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't want to spend, an hour just standing here not doing anything. Unfortunately, one of my notes was something to do with Helix or Hylix, the RPG that I played in my own time. Like, oh, okay, I can draw like characters like that or whatever. I've just reminded myself what this game looks like. I don't know where to start. What the hell do I do with this? It's
pick something
Deerto.
else from the list, I guess. I like how Kiro and Miss have had like opposite reactions to that picture.
Yeah. Nah, Miles is fine.
I think Miles is doing great.
Having a great time.
I think
Doing
Miles
okay.
is exactly where he wants to be at the moment. He might not be fully informed about this position, but like...
Okay, someone give me an OC.
March.
And there's 2 other votes for March in the chat, so that's 3 for March.
Your second March. That's April, isn't it?
But there is no April.
Just March.
That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
Yeah, that's so loud. The volumes on my computer are doing weird things. I don't quite understand. We have very loud music for the first half hour of this stream. Needed to be loud to feel the full force of your unimpressed look. That's right now. Well, there's a question. I will come back to that.
I mean, the big thing that comes to mind is I'm pretty sure Microsoft 10 had an update pushed out a couple of days ago, and that has a tendency to fuck with things.
Oh yeah, my cursor has been messing up all sorts, and like flashing between rapidly between different cursor images occasionally. At least they've unbroken the emoji emote selector thing. That was fun. Window!
Yay.
Yay! If more games were on Linux, I'd try that.
I mean, a good chunk of Steam runs on Steam OS, and there are ways of getting that running on a thing that's not a Steam Deck. I mean, probably not for like my main laptop here, if only because it looks like I'm going to be needing it for software for school. So keeping it on a Windows machine is probably a good idea, which means I need to get it over to 11. But my older one that runs on 10 and very much will not upgrade to 11, I might just try to get SteamOS running on it. See if that works. Now, whether GOG and Epic cooperate with Linux-based systems, that I have no idea. I haven't looked into.
Kira watched a stream last night. Apparently the volumes for 2 of the streamers' computers were completely out of whack for some reason. Yeah, okay. Something might be up.
Yeah, so since it's a not just you thing, and I know Windows had an update recently, usually if it's there are multiple people who are having issues with like OBS settings, and there's been a Windows update recently, that's probably the culprit. Like it's either OBS updated and some things changed, or Windows updated and OBS is having a time. Oh no.
Oh no, boo! Not you, Plams. Hi, Plams.
Hi, Plams.
Hooray, Plams! Boo, miss getting ill.
Hmm.
How could the spirits of Valor forsake you after all you've done?
I blame Christmas.
That seems fair.
Yep. Go back from a weekend social thing, so lie down time. Yeah. After the hard task of being a passenger princess for 4.5 hours, Lewis is probably also fine. Too late to nap, too early to sleep. Burrito time! Yeah. Yeah, this is a continuation of idea from last time.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
You were concerned. Are you concerned about another Ditto? I can draw Ditto March if you want.
Ditto March. I demand. Now you've said it now, miss. You really want it.
You see, now what do I do? You're saying no, Cheeb's demanded.
Miss says no, but what they mean is yes. Ditto.
And we know Cheeb is right on all accounts.
Mm. Also that. Listen, my friend Malamar told me we need Ditto March.
Or did your friend Malamar agree with the sentiment and say, yeah, Ditto, Matt? No.
Mm. The thing is that my friend Malamar is very understanding.
In case you missed it earlier, Plam, we have precedent. Also, somebody did point out that Pocopia is an odd name when they could have just had a Dittopia.
Yeah, I do also agree that Pocopia is a weird name. Doesn't really feel fitting. You know? I don't know. Feel like they could have picked a better name, but...
Yeah.
Feel like there were better options.
I'm mostly just glad they're not forcing Game Freak to make so many games with just 1-year intervals between them.
Oh yeah. Right, that's my best attempt at Jupiter.
It's Jupiter. Stupid, sexy Jupiter.
Yes, stupid and sexy.
Both in equal measure.
Very much so.
Oh, so that's my best attempt at Jupiter. Like, you made the lad.
Yes, and
You've drawn the vast majority of the art of. Maybe it doesn't come out the way you expect, but the idea that your drawing would be an attempt at Jupiter.
listen, whenever I draw a character on stream, it is very much my best attempt at. That's not a dunk on my art skills. That's a dunk on my drawing on stream skills.
That's fair.
And maybe also a dunk on Magma. Very different drawing program. And very different drawing process.
Yeah. And here's the thing: would a Ditto understand what a headband? Or would they Just...
Probably not. I think it's like...
Yeah, I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, that seems right.
I mean, it's got to put its eyes somewhere.
Mm.
But that was the thing, is like, the conceit of these little doodles is Flynn now has the clothes of a character. But I knew Flynn had to have the headband. So did I have to draw March without the headband? That would be weird.
No, just multiple headbands.
More headbands. Always have a spare headband.
I mean, I'm assuming March does the laundry sometimes. So one would assume there's at least 2 headbands, one to wear and one to go in the wash.
Lambs, I think that's the assumption, yeah. I think that's the very upsetting assumption.
Oh yeah, they didn't get the clothes from anywhere.
Yeah, like, when they transformed, they weren't naked. It was just immediately clothes. Unhappy. I love just the decree of unhappy.
A little box appearing above a Sim's head.
Yeah. Negative social interaction.
Gonna get sweaty, presumably. Yeah, I imagine March probably has more headbands than shirts.
I think this does, like, Flynn took the shirt and then tried to take the headband, and March was like, no, here, different one. I see what you're doing, but here's a different one.
Yeah.
Sees flesh clothing, immediate negative moodlet.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like a folded up bandana sort of thing. I called it a headband. Probably because I couldn't think of the word for bandana.
I mean, it's also just a band he wears on his head.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
they wear on their head. It's like, very much both.
Occasionally I have this, is that people refer to the calendars with pronouns other than they, and I always think to myself, like, how would they react to that? And some of them are like, you know, more disinterested, and some of them are more interested, and, you know, February very much likes to be they, but June can sort of roll with anything. Stuff like that.
Mm.
And I was thinking how would March prefer to be referred to? And my answer was March would prefer not to be referred to.
Yeah.
That was my thought as well.
Pronouns none, don't refer to me.
Well, like, because I think one of the favorite things I have seen from someone who was non-binary in the I don't give a fuck sense, when it comes to, like, what are your preferred pronouns, and it's like, the pronouns I use for myself are I, me, and mine. Anything else is your problem. Yeah, so in March's case, it's like, okay, would refer to the pronouns like that are things that other people use to refer to folks, and March would rather not be around people.
Yeah.
There, as in over there, far away.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of the other. I'm not sure Jan would notice. And if Jan noticed, I'm not sure Jan would do anything to indicate that they care.
Jan would very much be like, it depends what was meant by it.
True.
Jan's very context dependent in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they seem very chill.
Which brings me to
You wouldn't want to upset.
the second favorite thing I have seen as far as pronoun use was use whatever, just don't be rude. Like, if you're rude, you're wrong.
Yeah. March is shirtless. That's the point of the drawing.
See, my question is, are the hair spikes in, like, taking their jelly body and forming it into spikes, or is that some weird wig?
No, that's jelly.
Any but no repeats.
Any but no repeats. I like that. They're creative.
Let's see how
It's
well
creative.
you know the language.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Snacks?
Craving something to munch on.
Oh yeah, and cheese.
Don't forget snacks for the rest of the class.
Yes, gotta bring for the rest. But yeah, it's just very fun to think about characters and pronouns and shit.
Yeah.
And I always feel bad when I use the wrong pronouns for characters.
Yeah, Bear and I were talking about it on holiday. Something to do with June's pronouns, and I can't remember what it was.
Mm. Bear, remember.
Please be my memory, because I don't have. I remember grinders and tarts, and that's it.
I mean, what more do you need to remember, honestly?
What more do you need in life?
And grinders and tarts.
Exactly.
Basically everything you just said. But in regards to June, I imagine.
Right. One of my favorite bits, because whenever I do a long comic, my favorite bit's never the punchline. One of my favorite bits of June's introductory comic was when they were putting October in all of the outfits, trying them on and sort of making comments about them. And putting October in this sort of top hat and tuxedo sort of affair. And they looked at it and they said, too much Astaire, not enough Dietrich. And like that's how they think about gender. What's your gender? Well, today I'm feeling more Marlene Dietrich than Fred Astaire. Like, you need more than that?
Yeah. Are we inventing new gender binaries?
Yes. Based on old Hollywood actors. Also, I guess that does. I didn't think about that. I tend to avoid cultural references in things, but that does mean that Fred Astaire and Marlene Dietrich are canon to the October & Co. universe.
Only them.
No. That means actors with those names
True.
are canon to the
Okay.
October universe.
And presumably with their, like, style and gender expression.
Well, now I have to design monster versions of them, so...
So I will point out, this is taking gender as a performance to a whole nother level.
Yes. That's June. Impeccable gender. Well, I guess taking gender performance to a whole new level is your Ragdoll's interpretation of Lupin. But...
I mean, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, for sure.
Like,
I think
literally,
you're entirely correct.
literally in the chapter that was like, hey, Lupin has attempted to bully a teenager and failed miserably. One of the lines he says is about, like, the fact that he doesn't have a set identity, like, sort of joking about it. And it's like, okay.
I see you. I know what you are.
Also, he decided to do a bunch of, like, just really stupid shenanigan crimes just so that he could spend more time with a pretty lady, and I'm sure there's plenty of lesbians who are just kind of like, mood.
What if Tiny Ditto Bird for Flynn March?
I was trying to work out where to put it. Does it have a beak?
That looks just as much as a Ditto bird as it does a Flynn bird.
Yeah, there's crossover here. Can I steal Flynn's face from Ditto? I did literally remember that every now and then I'm like, oh, that's where I got that idea from. And I feel bad. I did literally remember the other day somebody I went to school with who had sort of medium length shaggy blonde hair and played rugby. And I'm like, oh god, that's where I stole Kay from.
Whoops.
Whoops. Hope you don't mind. That's alright, I haven't seen that person for 17.
Yeah, I think you're good on that.
I think I'm good.
Think after 17 years they might no longer be that person.
I mean, neither's Kay.
Yeah. Also, Kay is no longer that person. Characters change.
This is just writing a better comic at this point.
Hell yeah. I love that premise.
And they all involve Nova and Fine.
Yeah. No, I think that's right. I think Miss should just make, like, a couple of one-shots. Fanfic one-shots of Nova putting shit on fire.
And I, for one, would welcome.
Yes. Everyone should write fanfic. That's my philosophy.
I feel like, because, like, this all what Miss has written just seems correct, but it has just made me realize that, like, out of all of the Novembers, like, Jan may be the, like, pseudo-parent of the group, but everyone just fears May.
Oh yeah.
Fanfic one-shots are just never turning Jan's hair grey.
Yeah. Your favorite duo. They're a good
Excellent.
duo.
That's... People have started books with one-shots on lesser premises.
Well, I'm certainly not stopping you. Also,
Bear, I
I do.
have a question. Because with how you have this phrased, it's unclear whether or not Jan is also on shrooms.
Maybe. But they're experienced enough to know how much to take.
Exactly.
You missing chat? Oh no! It's on stream. You are! Boo!
Boo.
Oh.
You know, bringing up Jan and May microdosing on shrooms, all things considered, it might be the case that either May has grown those shrooms or knows the person who grew them by name. Oh no, Miss is alone in the chat. Everyone say nice things about Miss. They can't see them.
I tried to copy all of the chat into Discord and it came out as a horrible mess, so... Yes, Bear is hypothesizing January helping Nova after taking shrooms. And by hypothesizing, I mean writing fanfic. I'm not calling it fanfic. Fanfic makes me sound important. Just fic.
Just fic.
It's just fic. We'll just have fun. I also like how many expressions Miles has gone through in this stream.
So many.
He's working
It's
it
a
out.
process.
He's feeling things out. It's fine.
He's having an experience.
I'll stand up for it. You'll get there. I believe in you, Bear. Make him talk to you.
Also, guys, I've worked out a really cool hack, which is
What's the hack?
I didn't think this would work, but it did. If you make a really, really stupid crossword, Bear will tell you lore.
Wow, hacks.
I know, right? Nobody could have predicted this, but it worked.
Haha, it worked. You tricked them.
There will be lore. And deplorable. Also, here was the stupid crossword.
Aha, hold on.
I mean, that's a good hack. Chris knows how Miles broke its nose. Dang, that's
I-
deep lore.
I do indeed.
Tell us.
No.
Oh, well. Then tell us about your guys. Give us the deep lore.
You know full well that my guys have as much lore as things you ask about them. There's the level I operate.
Listen,
I still find it
that's
very.
a very big mood though, because I've been like staring at my little dog of like character like stuff of just like I don't fucking know anything about Bo and Venus. I've never talked to people about them. So people have never asked questions other than does Bo want a hug? That's the only answer I know.
It's so
is yes,
important,
Bo
though.
wants a hug.
It's so important, though. Don't understand.
Bo
It
should
is
get all of the
important
hugs.
that Bo gets hugs, but also I don't fucking know anything about them other than that.
I think Ragdoll and Bear are the instigators here.
I mean, you're the one who made the crossword. I just made a joke about it.
I mean, in asking the questions and getting things out of character. And Miss. Okay. Miss too. Miss is also in on this.
Miss is a wonderful instigator.
One.
Excellent instigator. You're an instigator. You ask us questions about OCs. And do funny stuff with our OCs and make them play with them like dolls, which is really good.
Yeah.
For creative juices.
Speaking of, it only occurred to me literally this afternoon that the only reason the calendar family exists is because of you guys asking questions. And they were only made last year?
Yeah.
November's not a year old yet.
Yeah, you were just like creating them every like month, just like yeah.
They feel like they've been around for bloody years at this point.
They do. It's like they feel like oh yeah, they're classic Crispy Parsnips characters. They've been like everywhere. It's like no, they last year they didn't exist.
Precious baby.
I think that might be because each of them are so much of a character. If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, they're so much of a character, but I think also because they're very, like, they're obviously connected to October, and October is older. I think that's also, like, by association.
Yeah. What are your OCs going to dress up for as Halloween? First question.
Yeah.
Characters of all time. Last year was part of all time.
Mm. Mm.
I almost feel like Jupiter's Halloween costume would be both the most expensive and then also look the most lazy. As far as like if you don't know, it just looks like
Yeah.
what the heck is this?
Like, very generic, but very, like... like... high-quality, unoriginal, generic costume.
Yeah. Like a lot of money was put into this, not a lot of thought.
Yeah. Still don't know what Bo does. Oh, did I miss a question?
Oh yeah,
What
what
is
was
Bo's
Bo's
special
special skill?
Oh!
Why are they on the team? What do they do?
Why are they on the team?
Emotional support. No.
No, very much social. The social one.
Nice. Face of the group.
As in, face of the group will be the one speaking, knows what to say. I don't know what you know about the others, but, you know, they are not, like, the best at
What?
appearing like people person.
No, Jesse is so chatty. Is the thing.
He never shuts up, that guy.
Can't shut him up.
He's a gross Mercury. No.
Interesting comparison.
No. I wouldn't say the group's Mercury. No. But definitely. Be better. They are better. I mean, have you looked at Bo and then have you looked at Mercury? I think Bo is better. But yeah, Bo is very much the, like, oh, we need to talk to a person for this thing. Let me do the talking, because everyone else is gonna fuck it up.
Any person suffering on canvas. I've been trying to think of things to doodle. I'm through my list apart from the elect, which I still didn't draw. I did make this, yes. I need to finish it. So.
Draw Flynn as Bo. Good luck. Or Flynn as Jupiter.
Can hear the Jupiter static from here. I want to have a crack at the bow. That means I get to draw a bow.
Hell yeah.
Also, I just scrolled up and saw the reminder that exists.
What? What is showing people? Crimes?
Crimes.
The fuck are you showing people?
I'll post it in Discord if you. Very important.
I mean, crimes is not wrong. That is usually a thing that's happening with Hercule Poirot.
Yeah.
That one. Yes.
Oh, no, you.
Jupiter smooching. No. I don't
Hey, miss,
think
that's mildly cursed.
Oh yeah, Bowie. That's what.
Yeah.
I lost track. Sorry. That's what happens with Poirot. The Tun-U pairing. Top. Problem is, Gero, is top OTP makes me think Top of the Pops, which was on a TV show over here. Yeah, what did Bo do before Crummus?
Before Crummus, Bo, basically, like, worked in a restaurant as a waiter.
Oh. You mean I don't really have any Bo art saved? How dare I?
Dang!
Wow.
Fake Bo fan over here.
I have two copies of the same Buddy art, but I have no Bo.
Wow.
And Kofi's still broken, so I can't easily find it.
I'll give you some Bo.
Wait, there's a bunch of things here just labeled Fatal Flaw. Nope, that's all the main crew.
I do also not have, like, a Bo art that's just Bo yet. So, need to get on that.
No Bart. How did Ulan meet Bo?
Through Nyx.
How did Nyx meet Bo?
They're neighbors.
Hmm. How did they become friends? Just because you're neighbors doesn't mean you become friends. What was the
True.
catalyst for that? Also, my microphone was banging my desk. Sorry.
Oh, I put it in the wrong chat. I put it in the wrong Discord. Whoops.
Atlas sent them both a pie.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see Bo having a blog and just like they're very sociable. How
Okay.
did they become friends? That's a good question.
You see the slight issue with this plan is I do have to draw Bo topless.
What's the issue there, huh?
It was fine with Griff. I'm slowly realizing the error of this plan.
Hmm. I think it very much started out as like we're both like out late and just like meeting each other at like fucking 2 a.m. Just like, okay, hi neighbor. And Nyx has a dog, which is very much like a conversation started. Yeah. I think it started very normal like that. Yeah.
But it did not stay normal.
It did not stay normal, no.
What's Bo better at than most people? Talking. I don't. Making
Yeah.
friends.
Being friendly.
Hugs.
Not making people think that they're there to kill them on sight. Enabling people. I think Bo meeting Ulan was very like a not intentional thing at first, but more like a oh hey, this is my friend's boss, I guess he's here. And then just like a what the fuck, you didn't tell me your boss was hot? And Nick's just being, what the fuck?
I do find it kind of funny, though, that in these pictures you've posted, Bo's hair does have, like, that neat star pattern, but is, fairly contained and small.
Yeah. It's definitely, like, gross.
It's like, this is just afro hair in a star shape.
Mm.
Okay, I have a question. So, Bo met Ulan via Nyx. Nyx was already working for Ulan. What made Bo make the jump from waiting to working for Ulan?
I think... I love that miss. Yes. I think the like biggest catalyst was, I wouldn't say meeting, but more like witnessing Mercury.
just knowing Mercury exists, that's enough to lead one to a life of crime.
It's very like,
I mean,
it's very like, I'm becoming best friends with this
at any
person.
Point in time.
Yeah, go ahead, Ragdoll.
I mean, like, the thing that immediately went into my mind was just, and I don't even know if they worked at a restaurant that he would have gone to, but like, yeah. Maybe it's just because, like, you always see the worst of people whenever you're a service worker, so if Mercury was ever, like, in the restaurant, it's like, oh, nope. That's a shithead.
Because Mercury isn't, like, necessarily bad to service people, it's more, he's specifically bad to Nyx. So it was very much, like, a case for Bo of, like, like, oh, we're becoming friends, we're getting closer, yada yada, we're having dinner together, this is fun, I'm making friends, yay, and then just, like, witnessing an interaction between Mercury and Nyx and just being like, okay, I'm now gonna have to decide if I'm ride or die for this person. And the answer was yes.
No.
Would I commit a crime for this person's behalf? Yes.
Yeah.
Kill on sight.
And then I do think, like, it took a while to get Ulan on board, because Bo was like, okay, I've made my decision, I'm, like, ride or die for Nyx. Now I'm gonna get, like, in 100%. And then Ulan took a little bit more convincing. Because, surprise, surprise, Ulan might not be the most trusting person out there. I know, big surprise.
I mean, I also feel like this is a job where it's like, if someone's going out of their way to, like... It's not like this is something where it's like, oh, we've got job postings up and people are coming in for interviews.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that's probably why Ulan eventually did accept it, but it was very much at first like, well, I didn't choose you, so I'm not gonna like, not immediately on board, but. Oh dang, that's a big threat, Bear.
Oh no.
I mean, if you need a break to draw something else, Bear.
Here. Robot.
I can think of at least a couple of people who wouldn't be upset if you drew buff elf prince again, especially if there was a totally not a dragon in disguise also in the picture. The threats don't work on Miles any more than Theo. No, I refuse. I will always share shinies.
See, miswrites the good stuff.
Miswrites the best stuff. That deer could become Jesse so easily. That is that is a sentence.
See, Bear? I'm not the only one that's putting shinies in front of your face. Oh, Flynn seems to be having fun.
Yay. And so does Bo, honestly. Which seems correct.
I'm not. Why didn't I draw this thing?
I don't know. You really decided on like the hardest face angle for some reason.
A character I've drawn, I think, once before in my life. Drawn
Yeah.
at this angle. I mean, it's looking more Christopher Judge than Bo. But well, now I want to see Bo playing Kratos.
I mean, Bo is a gamer, so.
And now I'm hearing, instead of boy, I'm hearing Bo.
Now, the question is, would Bo have started God of War with the Norse mythology or with the Greece mythology?
Oh, with the Norse one for sure.
He does look like Christopher Judge.
Bo is a gamer, but he is more of the, like, story-rich, cozy games. Also dating sims.
So not games where
Variety
you get
and...
to rip out people's spines. Got it.
No, less shooters and, like, hack and slash. That's not really their vibe.
I haven't seen me draw J&K watching the Nintendo Direct for Pokopia. That is very specific.
Like, the most aggressive Bo will get with games is fucking rhythm games. They're intense about that.
They have all the peripherals.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like with rhythm games, that's just sort of what you have to do if you do it for long enough, because otherwise it's there's like rhythm games come in like two settings. It's either like chill or no chill.
Yeah. Bo is of the no chill variety. Bo has dated everything and date everything. Yes, very much so.
Bear hasn't drawn Mogs in a while. This guy. No.
See, Bear, why are you calling me out for dropping shinies when one, I wasn't the one who initially created those shinies, and two, Miss is dropping multiple shinies.
You know who said that.
I'm not the one who came up with the gentleman who's definitely not a dragon coming to do farcical nonsense. I just added on to it.
Mm-hmm. I saw that interaction. That's not Ragdoll's fault. Ragdoll just enabled it. And added to it. On your recommendation, by the way.
Yes.
Ragdoll
Literally,
was
you
just,
asked
I'm
for
just
it.
lurking and reading here, and Bear was like, join in. And now they're mad that Ragdoll's joined in.
Wow. How could you do this to Ragdoll?
I'm sorry it's remixing and skipping back, Hero, but that is very funny.
What?
Twitch wants you to know what you did.
You rot this.
Miss, I'm not even sure Bear has ever drawn.
This is just Mrs. new way of suggesting drawings.
It just hasn't done that in a while. Doesn't matter if they've ever done it before. I was still thinking about Mrs. Question of Halloween costumes,
Yeah.
and for some reason my brain decided that Nyx would wear like one of those inflatable T-Rex costumes.
Yeah.
But their depth perception is fucking awful. So they're just falling over the entire night.
And the dog loves it.
And the dog loves it.
Dog's dressed as a stegosaurus.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Always complete with tail spikes.
So that's gonna be complete. That's gonna be complete carnage if this is a dog that does a lot of tail wagging.
Hell yeah.
Well, you should be happy it's not an ankylosaurus. Bo dresses as the T-Rex's guide dog called Rex. See, I was thinking about that question as well, but then I realised that I did do a thing in an October of the October and Co characters dressed in Halloween costumes of the things they were inspired by. Like October in like a Frankenstein costume. So on and so forth. Like, so I can't really get that out of my head for answering that question.
Yeah.
I feel like some of those would be a little difficult because, like, Luna's literally just like wolf.
Yeah, I believe she had like she was wearing like a torn outfit, lots of jam involved.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. But like already some of her clothes are torn, like the shoes and whatnot, so
Yeah. Which makes less sense the more you think about it. It's fine. Balls are sharp.
oh boy. Those are adorable, but also just imagining trying to get a cat into that outfit is making me just like go, oh no.
Well, Jay just made a very high pitched.
But just like the entire fucking evening is doing like the meme of just like the keeping them at bay. Yes. Excellent. You figured it out, Miss. You've cracked the code.
The office Halloween party is going to be so strange. I have a feeling there wasn't even a planned office Halloween party. It just happened, probably because of MJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say there wasn't a Halloween party before Bo arrived, but no, MJ also.
Yeah, like there wasn't a party before Bo arrived, but there was like a let's dress up. Let's put on our Halloween costumes. I think when I did the MJ like October drawings, I put MJ in like a slasher, like
Oh yeah,
Friday the 13th kinda
remember that.
costume. So that's probably the answer for MJ, just going way too hard on like a slasher costume.
Also, without wanting to necessarily dig deep into a thing you may already be working on. I'm trying to think of how to word this. Okay, let's keep it nice and vague. How did MJ meet Ulan?
Well,
Then you
that
can
is
answer with
very.
then you can answer with as much detail as you wish.
That is the fucking comic that I'm working on. That literally is their first meeting, so.
But I'm intrigued as the circumstances sort of behind sort of how that comic opens, because there's me being me, I can always turn it around to my characters. I see parallels as all between MJ and Ulan's way of meeting and Malin M's way of meeting. It's like poetry and rhyme.
How did Mel and MJ meet? Let me turn the red on you, so I don't have to answer.
It's obviously not exactly the same circumstances, are slightly different, but basically Mal was in a fight.
Yeah.
On a night out, got badly injured and was left unconscious, and M, who was sleeping rough nearby at the time, dragged him into an alleyway and looked after him. And yeah. So I'm just like, connection. They're a connection.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm working on the comic anyway, so it's not really like it's gonna come out eventually in like, you know, somewhere within this year, hopefully.
There's 3.5 months left.
Yeah.
This is looking very good.
But for MJ, it's like MJ was already living, like homeless, was living outside, and just very much made a very impulsive decision of like, there is someone out there who needs a job to be done, overhears that, and is just like, yeah, I'll follow this person home. That seems like a sensible idea.
Of all the people, MJ.
Of all the people.
I find it interesting.
MJ was
Sorry, Karen.
yeah. MJ was very much not in like I know how to control my impulses state yet. Just
I'm sorry Twitch is being mean to you, Kira, but that is funny. It's entirely possible you didn't hear that, so. Or that.
I mean, that is the perfect frame for it.
Hang on, I'm gonna
The fact that it's just
recreate it for
face.
people at home.
like not the rest of the picture, just her face.
Mm-hmm.
About that. That is what Kira keeps seeing randomly flashing on screen.
I think Rowena might have hacked Kira's computer, and it's just like, look what you did to me.
Brenna's like, I'm not vengeful. But boy,
But
certainly resembles vengeance. Yeah, I like the parallel of our characters, of like, hey, we've we've got our ginger girls, we made them homeless, and then we had them meet a very important guy in their life by a chance encounter on the street. But the primary difference being is that in my universe it's very much Mal who was like, nope, you're not here anymore, you're coming with me. And in your universe, MJ was like, nope, I'm not here anymore, I'm breaking into your house.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm living in your walls now. You cannot stop me.
Yeah, very, very much that. You know, ignore the fact that if Ulan wanted to, he absolutely could, but you know, he can't. To Ulan, MJ is very much a whirlwind of what the fuck is happening. I don't know, and I've given up.
He got violently adopted by an extrovert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot to mention the one other key thing about Mal being like, you're coming with me. Was he was incredibly impressed. Not that she looked after him or anything like that, but that none of his stuff was stolen. He was like, what?
Wow.
But if you're not going to steal it, you're going to have it.
Also, yes, all in a Scottish accent. Please no, Moira is Scottish. I think that adds to the character.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh no. I think it was a 3-stage thing of like, I did have a comic about this called The Ladette and the Tramp. It was a long thing, very self-indulgent. But it was like Mal looking for his stuff and going, okay, well, it's all here, so here, have something, be good. And Em's like, nope. Just smooshes it back at him. He's like, well, if you're not going to just take it, I'm going to take you. You're coming with me, you're getting new clothes. There are
I'm
many
assuming
questions.
this is the cursed AI image on
Yeah,
account
I
of the
assume
fact
so.
that there's like 3 copies of the same man, and also I don't know what a taco battery is.
I don't know what a devied egg
Or a
is.
David egg.
A devied egg with a cookie stuck to it?
Yeah. Also, the like pitchfork from the guy that becomes a spatula. Like, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there.
It's a
Shovel? I don't know.
a pitch spoon?
Something like that.
Taco batch.
I mean, admittedly, with the devied egg, my brain did the thing where it saw the first and last letter and then just filled in the letters in the middle that made the most sense, which is how a lot of people do reading, apparently.
Also,
But-
sorry, of all of this, I've just noticed the guy in the middle, she's not wearing anything. She's wearing a suit.
No. Also, like, the guy
Why is he
on
there?
the left, wearing the taco, only on, like, his left shoulder. Like, it's
Yeah, it's a shield.
it's not a whole costume. Like, it doesn't go fully around his body.
Taco shield
Taco shield.
with a kebab lance.
Also, the lady in the
Food
butterfly costume just looks like she has, like, a mustache on her boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be a good mustache boob pun.
The only one I can think of is probably the only one I can think of that's sort of close is not appropriate for me to share live on stream, so we're
That's
just
fair.
not.
That's fair.
Mm. JNK should wear a pun-based couples costume.
The great thing about something like that is that you could probably get that to happen without telling Kay what the joke is.
Mm.
There's several times Jay has managed to get Kay dressed up in something, not realizing that he's actually cosplaying.
Yeah, I feel like Jay would go really hard when it comes to Halloween costumes, and Kay is just whatever it comes with. Also, I do want to say that my brain immediately went to J&K Halloween costume idea, Morticia and Gomez Adams.
I was trying to work out how to make that work today. because of the video that was shared in chat, the therapy one. I was like,
I got you. I'm in your brain. I'm in your walls.
I mean, the problem is I'm not sure either one of them could really pull off Morticia.
I was
that's the fun of it.
I was gonna say my problem is that both of them are Jay. So...
But yeah, that's why I think, like, whichever one Jay wants to do the most, that's the one Jay is doing, and then K is the other one. And Mal's Wednesday.
Mal's Wednesday, and he looks just like Cat. Scary. I'm with Jay Shet, I'm Jay Shet.
If found, return to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Mal and Cat standing next to each other and everyone's uncomfortable.
Oh, that would be an interesting drawing exercise.
Yeah. Mal is dressed as Wednesday for Halloween because of Jay, and Cat is just Wednesday.
Cat has not changed their clothes from what she was wearing at work.
Rose knew Mal was going to dress as Wednesday, and did not explain to Kat why she was braiding her hair.
Excellent. Also, Bear, this drawing, I know you struggled a lot with it, but it's very good.
It's very good.
And I'm
Well,
glad for Miles that he gets to be the censor. The censor bar in this situation.
Oh yeah, there's just no clothes drawn here on this deer
No.
film. I hadn't noticed that, but then again, it was
Miles.
mostly still just a bunch of lines for a while.
Miles, the human censor. But
Yeah.
it's a tough job.
He wouldn't mind, I think. Well, you did great,
what's
Bear.
You did great.
What's sort of funny is a non-sexy version of this actually came up in a webcomic I've been reading recently. So one of the characters, most of the characters in it are werewolves, but it's the situation was like, okay, cool, we need to just have a chat between the alpha werewolves, which in this case doesn't mean like rah big alpha male. It's literally just, okay, who's the pack leader? And one of them's just kind of like, all of my clothes have been destroyed. It's like, well, I have a shirt you can borrow. That's a bit on the long side. And the second in command of the pack was basically like, you can use me as a human shield. So she's just sort of walking around with the shirt is long enough to sort of cover everything, but she's just got her second in command just holding him in front of her, using him as a human shield. Okay, so he did have pants on at some point. It's just the pants are now gone.
Okay. I just assumed. That's my bad. I thought you were drawing horny art.
It's getting slightly
They're
hornier.
antlers, not horns.
There you go.
Okay, more Antlerian art. Or is it just more? Is it antler art? Like it has antles. It's now antler, and then it will become antlist.
Chris, are you having a stroke?
Are you okay?
Antler,
Sure.
antlist.
Completely ineffective, so keep doing it.
Antler is the comparative.
Also, thank you for drawing Bo, by the way. I didn't say anything, but it's good.
Where's the bow? Oh, my bow, right.
I mean,
Your bow, yeah. The one you drew?
I got excited about a bear bow somewhere.
No, Bear is not drawing Bo.
I mean, Bede does have a point, though. Antlers are bone, so it is still boner art.
Was boner on?
Mhm.
Ah, boner, bonus.
Bear is fighting for their life.
I'm glad Flynn is having so much fun.
Ben's having a great time.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you like my compromise on topless bow?
I mean, that seems more work for you, honestly.
I was willing to put in
But
the work.
okay.
Rather than somehow drawing one of my friend's OCs topless, having never seen them topless before.
Yeah, you instead... I mean, still topless, but you decide to
Yeah.
draw their back instead.
I felt I was safe drawing her back.
Mm.
I forgot about Ditto March.
How could you? A perfect boy. Perfect lad.
You hate it every minute. But, well, except for the company. Well,
You're welcome.
I will doodle something of your choice as my warm up tomorrow to make up. And by warm up tomorrow, I mean thing I do to procrastinate from doing Patreon update.
That kind of warm up.
Yeah. I did like how I did the 2 pages of doodles when I came back from holiday to get back into the drawing spirit, and then spent 2 days doing video editing.
To get back
I mean-
into drawing.
Do it in little little bursts. Like did some drawing and then did something else, and then do some more drawing and then do something else. I want March woken up by birds. I feel like that's just a regular occurrence.
Yeah, the bear shared the Sleeping Beauty or something? I don't know. Reference. Birds attempting to wake up somebody. Like, that's Mark. I think that was in response to, like, we were chatting about how our OCs... Oh, that was the thing I was going to draw. Was, how do OCs react to being woken by somebody? Oh, Cinderella, okay. Yeah, how do OCs react to being woken by somebody? How do they wake somebody? And... what was the other one?
What makes them fall asleep?
What makes them fall
That one?
asleep? That's it,
Yeah.
And I think I put what makes them fall asleep for March was birdsong brackets distant. Very specific.
Then they come closer.
I mean, look, as someone who has done camping, if you are out in the woods, you're in their house. And there was legitimately one camp out where I was asleep, so I didn't hear any of it. But like the mom I was sharing the tent with stayed up half the night because she kept hearing coyotes, and was just like, "Oh no." So the birds in that case are sort of the nicer possible wildlife to be waking you up.
Mm-hmm. There's certainly worse options to get woken up to than birds.
Yeah, but also they're persistent.
Yeah.
It depends on the bird as well. Sometimes it's just a random, 5-foot cockatrice.
Oh.
I mean, apparently the parrots in Australia are known for like swooping down and attacking people. So, I mean,
Of course they are. Don't delete your art.
Delete it. Get rid of it forever. No, don't. A magpie.
oh, excuse me, the magpies.
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a mob. As the old saying goes. 5 for stitches.
Parrots destroy property.
Different sets of crime. The magpies will wake up March, the parrots will destroy the tent. Got it.
I mean, if March is inside the tent, it's probably going to be the opposite order. Parrots destroy the tent, and then the magpies come in.
Sultan Vandal. Who does arson? Phoenix. Okay. The sun. Okay, that's fair. Nova. It's Nova in a chicken costume. Sorry, now I'm just imagining Jan sitting on the sofa, just chilling out, sipping a drink or whatever, and then just Nova sort of blitzing through on fire in a chicken costume. Jen does not get up.
That's someone else's problem.
Yes,
Hey,
Bear.
Bear, fuck you. You drew one very good thing.
Bear drew several not very good things and then deleted them and then drew several good things and then deleted those and then made one really, really good thing.
Yeah,
And that was the process.
you did amazing, and it was a struggle, and that's fine. But it's good. Fuck you.
I mean, to be fair, that is how they started their sentence.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reiterating.
See, we're in agreement here.
Yeah. We're in agreement. Fuck you.
The votes are in. They say fuck you.
Yeah. There's a shan't spoil it for anybody who wishes to play it, but the remaster of Metal Gear Solid 3 came out recently, and they kept in a bit where you can get hit by a flying wheelchair wheel because of something done. So I'm just imagining, flaming wheelchair wheel flying. Hey Bear, if you ever want to sit down and do concentrated practice times drawing stuff, let us know. I'll join in. There's loads of things I need to practice. They're on my bingo card, so I can count it as work.
Hell yeah. That's the way it should be. I haven't looked at my bingo card in 4 months.
That's...
I don't know if I've crossed any of them off. I don't remember what's on my bingo card.
I mean, I at least got to cross off meet friends. So...
Hell yeah.
There's meet friends, there was do a bunch of crochet. Did I share the crochet? Yeah, I did.
You did share the crochet, yeah.
Yes.
It's
All the little
perfect.
bits and bobs.
I didn't take a picture of gasping Golbat. Chib had the Golbat in a little bag, and its wing was folded over its mouth like it was gasping.
The gasp.
Yeah, baby, got a moth. Oh, moth baby.
Me. Golbat's hanging out with a little crochet spin rack that I got from you, and a little crochet oddish that I didn't get from you. I'm halfway to having a full crochet team.
Nice. Okay, give me 3 other Pokemon you like. Skarmory.
Yeah, just do Skarmory. That's the easy one, right?
I was considering doing Skarmory, and then I realized how little time I had left.
Yeah, let's do just a bird made of knives.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too bad. Like,
Easy crochet.
I learned a lot about doing relatively unfiddly leaves and wings from doing Mothman. So,
Mm.
Elden Ring bird. Elden Ring bird.
Elden Ring bird.
Oh god, yeah, with his knives on the feet. Forgot about them.
Yeah. Hey, Beth, you're not alone. Fuck if I remember what's on my bingo card.
I've been checking it quite a lot recently because I've been ticking off some daily things.
Mm-mm. Good job.
Thanks. It's called doing any amount of exercise in a day.
Hell yeah. That's good. That's legit good, so good job.
It's been a whole week of me not just sitting still.
Hell yeah. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah. Chaos Chest still hasn't been ticked off, but you know.
Well,
Have a good miss.
did you really expect it?
Yes, and it will be. Have a good miss. Hope you have
Bye,
a
man.
nice day tomorrow. And lovely sleep. And who's this happy little face?
The happiest little
Who-
lad.
Who could it be?
You know him.
Loyal
You
boy.
love him. The happiest little lad.
Oh boy.
The most happiest boy. Always so happy. Known for his beautiful smile. With a Joker smile.
You're I think this perspective of the nose helped sell the clownishness of it.
Yeah. Because it still was very just like a circle. So
Oh, it's just the angle. It's fine.
He heard that. Oh no.
Him and Rufus should share notes.
On clown noses?
They're just big old schnoz.
Mm-hmm.
I love a characterful nose.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is why the calendars have such variety.
Yeah. All have such good noses.
I mean, they
Strong.
might. They just don't have them on.
December does.
Just stop fucking putting on a nose like a little Mr. Potato Head, just looking.
I'd say you get those, like, you know, sort of Groucho glasses with the big eyebrows and the nose and stuff like that. Problem is, glasses have to rest on a nose. So you just put it on and then it would just slide off.
It's what they would wear for Halloween. Nose.
They would. I feel,
I mean, again, costume tape.
I was okay. Here's the steps my brain went to. Like, I'm sure someone knows like a prosthetics artist, like VFX kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, Nova would know someone like that. Oh, that person's July.
Nova would know July, yeah.
Nova
you're
does know
right.
July. They're partners in crime on a lot of things.
Because Nova has ideas and July is very easy to distract.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the idea of July just making everybody like surprisingly realistic prosthetic noses to wear for Halloween. Just everyone going, ugh. It's not right.
This is weird. No.
But would that include December?
Is there a way to do a prosthetic non-nose?
Just smooth it over.
Yeah, smoother. That'll weird. December does not have a small nose. That would be difficult to do.
Yeah. Yeah, good nose on characters is great. I'm not that good at it.
Hey,
I'm
Jax has
getting
got
better
it.
at it, though.
Have a good one, Bet. Best of luck with the
Have a
temperature.
good one, Beth. But nose is something I will always feel like I have to improve, and that's purely because I come from anime.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I practiced drawing in my teens. Noses, they are lines. They do not exist.
Yeah, it's a
Form,
triangle at
3D.
best.
Yeah. They are a triangle at best, and sometimes they don't even have that. Sometimes it's just a singular dot on a face. That's where I come from, so...
To be fair, same. You know, I remember I remember doing an illustration of the outliers called noses, of them getting their first noses. Because originally, back when they were sort of starting to become a thing and not just characters in a bigger webcomic, they had perfectly spherical heads, like October eventually ended up having and then not having. Difference is they got noses off. So yeah, I get it. It's like it's a long road from stylized non-nose anime, learn how to draw anime, manga book to hey, schnozzes. They're cool.
Yeah.
They're characterful. Nose shapes, ear shapes. Everybody's eyes look the same as in my drawing. I haven't even tried with eyes.
Oh god, yeah, I don't want to know about that. I think if you overlay them all, they're all the same. Like, I don't think I have, same face syndrome or anything like that, but I do think that there are things that on the face that I always draw the same. That's the first time I've learned to draw them.
You're pretty good about variety in body types, as we've seen with the calendars.
And Jeeves also put it.
Yeah, that also took a while, but we got there. I feel pretty confident about that now.
I personally think we should have an intervention and make Bear try some more diverse body types. You know, maybe somebody with ankles.
That's a tough one. I mean, who do you know that has ankles?
I'm just throwing it out there. We'd like to have some magical realism, you know. Okay, I need to click away from Discord because I keep looking at Dev Eat Egg and it's distracting.
And what's so wrong about that? Devied egg.
We don't have that long on the stream.
We'll push it out of the way.
I've never had a devil egg. What are they like? What are they?
It's okay. So, so you hard boil an egg. You cut them in half. You scoop out the yolk part. You mix up the yolk part with. It varies from recipe to recipe, but common things are mayo, mustard, pickle radish, paprika, if you're feeling spicy, quote unquote. And then you scoop that back into the egg halves and you stick them on a plate.
Okay. I mean, I would imagine it'd be spicy. Well, devil, right? Devil spicy.
I mean, the spiciest ones I've ever had was when they either went hard on the paprika or they decided to throw in a bit of like actual peppers in there.
Oh, some chili flakes.
Most of the time they're not.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so it's like if you're putting chili flakes in there, they might be spicy, but unless you're using a spicy mustard or a spicy mayo, though you don't usually see spicy mayo around here unless you're in the Asian market, they're not usually that spicy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm making a collection if anybody has anything to add, which is adjectives that don't necessarily relate to their nouns. So spice and spicy, that's one. You know, ginger's a spice, but you wouldn't call gingerbread spicy. Shiny is another one. You know, the sun shines, but you wouldn't call it shiny. That's reserved for things that are reflective. If anyone's got any adjectives or nouns or verbs whose adjectives just don't relate to them anymore, let me know.
The thing is, though, Chris, chili powder is a spice, and you use it to make things spicy.
Yeah, but it's not indelibly linked to it.
True.
Like I wouldn't go, cool, you know, I can smell the nutmeg, very spicy.
Would like
Cinnamon swirls.
watery count?
Oh yeah, that's a classic one. Is water wet?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. But
Yeah.
with that, like, because you wouldn't like if you like. Well,
Yeah.
you know, like, would you call water watery? Because watery implies that there is an element that isn't water in it. To me, at least. Like.
Yeah, I'll go with that. It sort of means has
Yeah,
water.
because watery usually means
But
like
water does
there's
have-
supposed to be more of a particular thing, but it's been diluted.
Mm.
Which, like, if the thing is water, then like adding more water to water just makes there being more water. You haven't diluted the water; it's water.
Yeah, there's no thing as watery water.
Oh no.
Hands. That's Plam's contribution.
Hands. Yeah, hands are
Handsy.
handy. Handsy.
Mm.
I guess
yeah, that's
there's a separate subcategory of like you take the noun like water or hands and then it gets applied to things that use it. So like so if something's watery, it's you've used water to make it so. If something is handsy, hands have been used in the process. Handy is better, yeah. Well, handy can also be greasy, yeah, that goes with wet. There's just something about spicy that has sort of become divorced from the more general concept of spice. Although spicy also is one of those concepts that doesn't have its own word, so it sort of had to have a loan word. Like it you know, spicy relating to there being spice, or hot, which is not to do with temperature, or sharp, which is not to do with there being a spike in your food. Well, kind of. The capsaicin stuff is hooks, isn't it? Little hooks.
Capsaicin is
What's
a
that?
chemical usually in the oil of the plant.
What am I?
And I believe the theory is that it's bred as a deterrent from things eating it.
Yeah.
Which is very funny to me because basically it's like, I have bred myself so that random bugs and whatnot will stop chewing on my fruits. And then humans walked in and went, sweet. Eating this makes my mouth all tingly. I'm gonna eat more of it. Because that's just what humans do. We will find a way to eat this plant.
Mm. Fair enough.
Also, hey, look, Theo.
Look at that boy.
Speaking of spicy.
He's so happy. Speaking of spicy, there he is.
There he
The
is.
spiciest lad.
Thank you. Yeah, see, just whenever you get frustrated with a drawing and it's not going your way and it takes you, banging your head against the wall, just need to wind down
Rough
Theo. Is a vision of Zen, this Theo.
Yeah.
Pure calm.
Yeah, you look at Theo and think, now I can go to sleep.
Yeah. Now I can find true content. Knowing Theo doesn't have it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's that catharsis feeling. Look, this person is going through so much pain and suffering. I don't have to. Now I feel better about myself.
I love characters like that.
Yeah. It's like Schadenfreude, but instead of pleasure, it's Schadenfreude?
Mm.
Looking at you like, how was Miles?
Miles is having a great time. He's just not showing up to the canvas.
Miles is having a great time in the fade to black off-screen moments.
You have to get off of the app version of this, go to the website, and go to the M-rated version of the comic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, I just imagine M reading it with a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's what M-rated means, right? That M likes it.
Yeah. It's rated by M.
Mm-hmm. So who does the R ratings?
I'll make a character called R. I've got 4 letters at this point, might as well carry on.
Yeah.
Anyway, look forward to next year, where every 2 weeks I make a new letter of the alphabet.
Oh my god.
Is that gonna get you through all 26 letters? I
Yeah,
guess
52
so, since
52
it's technically
weeks,
a couple
yeah.
of months that have 5 weeks.
There's a little bit more, because, yeah. But I remember working out once that a year is, what is it? You get a week for every card in a standard deck of cards. And then you either have 1 or 2 Joker's days spare at the end, depending on if it's a leap year. So you can do a calendar with a pack of cards, is what I'm saying. It's a better system than months, because they make no sense.
Well, that's rude to say about your characters.
They're not months. They're characters and they're great. Speaking of time, time's up. Swoosh.
Time's up,
Yeah.
everyone.
Made the executive swoosh, by which I mean Bear said they're stopping.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Swoosh. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming along. Hope you had a nice time.
Yeah.
Stream returns. Oh, hi, Mudge. Stream returns Tuesday with probably the end of Strange Horticulture and maybe the beginning of something else. I probably should plan something and get it ready.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. There's only one day I think left in the game. So. But maybe
Yeah.
we get maybe
And
we
an
get
epilogue.
choices. Yeah. Swoosh.
Oh boy.
Tempting to focus on homework and you're falling asleep. Oh no! You got this. No, you got this.
Consider sleeping.
If you have a tough problem, they do say to sleep on it.
Yeah.
That might not be one.
I think it is what they mean.
But yay. Yeah, Strange Horticulture / something else. I don't... Should we start spooky season yet, or will we fit another game in?
I mean, depends on the game. It'd have to be a very short game.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a long... I mean, Strange Horticulture's 3 streams, so... Or 4 streams. And there's... 5 streams till October.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've already started spooky season, because...
Yeah, we started it with Lost in Random, really. So...
I mean, also, like, you know, everything Christmas is already in the store, so I think spooky season has started.
That's fair. Wilmot works it out. That's a new Wilmot game? Oh, I remember seeing this. I don't know what it is, but I remember seeing it. A little sliding puzzle thing. Make pictures. Looks cute. Not too long and mostly chill. But you liked it. Yeah.
I like the mostly modifier on there.
There's overwhelmingly positive reviews. Hang on, what? How does this work? All reviews, overwhelmingly positive, 98%. Recent reviews, very positive, 100%. Is very positive more positive than overwhelmingly positive? These numbers don't make sense.
I would have to see how they're looking at things. Or how they're ranking things, because Likert scales are interesting.
I did say this in front of a statistician, and that's on me. But yay. Any final remarks?
I don't know.
Kiro is suffering. Or
that's
should I say
Rowena,
boring.
Rowena is
stop
suffering.
haunting Kira.
Heimdall had his final
Not
remarks.
permitted that way, it seems. And
It
no
was-
way to pry it open.
Well, that was boring. So sorry,
Dang.
didn't want to interrupt. God, what's his name? It's gone. I want to say Medea. It's not Medea. That's from Dark Souls. Kratos' head friend. Mimir. So close.
Yeah,
Close with Medea.
you got there.
This just wasn't a giant dark fire-breathing dragon.
That was the problem.
No, yeah.
I mean, not with that attitude, he's not.
No, could be. I mean, it's something similar when they shine rainbow light into his face. But anyway, have a good one. Look after yourselves. Be good. Have a great week.
Good night.
Bye-bye.